It's 9 o'clock. So you know what that means. It's time for the show. Rise. Rise with us. Rise with purpose. And on Mondays and Fridays, you know it, we rise together. Bina's still getting ready. You know, she a diva. She got to show up fashionably. You know how she does. Let me find my hat real fast. All right, here we go. I got to change the camera angle a little bit because I'm all the way up here and I was like down there. So, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we doing this morning? I hope you're doing good. I pretty much killed the morning. It was a rough morning. I have an overbite. So when I grind my teeth at night, I grind them on the roof of my mouth. And over the years, I've broken parts of the top of the roof of my mouth. So it causes problems. It's actually where a lot of my teeth problems came from. But it keeps me from sleeping. It's been hard the last couple of days. But I want to point one thing out to you. One thing. Every morning, you see me do those walks. The last 3 mornings, I've been in pain, physical pain. All night. I haven't gotten sleep, but those are results of my choices in the past. So they can't be reasons that I don't get shit done today. So as much as it hurts, as much as my head hurts, as much as I would like more sleep, it doesn't matter. I'm going to grind. I'm going to do it because together we're going to do it. So I want to talk to you guys about something this morning, and I hope that you're interested. Show me some love in the comments real quick. So I don't know that they are working, but I have a challenge for you. It's my first challenge. Me and Kaylee are going to do it. Me and Kaylee are going to do it. We talked about it earlier today. We're going to lock in the details this weekend. Starting Monday, 90-day challenge. I challenge you to stop being the old you, break your patterns, and become the person you were meant to be. This is how we're going to do it. We're going to work out. You're going to get up and you're going to work out with me. No excuses. No excuses. If you can't get up and work out with us in the morning, you're going to work out in the day and you're going to tape it. You're going to show us being proof that you got it done in the day. You're going to wake up every morning and you're going to make a plan for your day. I'm going to show you how. I'm going to show you to do what I'm going to do. If you do this, this will be the only time I will ever offer to show you what I learned with Tony Robbins for free. I'll show you how to become a coach. I'll show you how to change your life. It's going to cost a lot of money after this. When I'm done with this 90-day challenge, you will have to pay in order to be a client of mine because my time will be very spent. You know, I have a lot of people that already want to do the coaching, but I'm not going to start coaching until I do it for myself. I'm not going to start showing other people how to improve their life as a life coach until they can go back and see what I did with myself. I want you to understand the power in that. I will never sell you something that I didn't do myself. And if you do it in this 90 days with me, I'll show you how to do it for free. You won't need coaching. You won't need anything that you would pay for in the future if you do this 90-day challenge. However, if you do not hold up to your end of the bargain, I do not need to teach you anything. Every week, when you hit your marker and you hold yourself accountable and hit the goal that you set, not what I set, what you set, I will teach you a new tool. And by the end of the 90 days, you'll be ready to work side by side with me and change your life. How much would $200 an hour change your life? How much? How much could that mean to your financial stability, to your family, to your future? How about your parents? They could use the help. Your family, your loved ones could use the help. Imagine being financially free. $200 an hour is the base minimum of what you make doing this. But I'm only going to teach it to you if you take the challenge. 90 days to a better you. Not to a fit you. I'm not trying to get you just fit. This is an all-around offer. I'm going to teach you how to become a happy person. If you take the challenge, I will sit down with you. We will make a blueprint, and I will figure out what you need to work on in order to become a happy person. A happy life, people. After this, like I said, it's going to $200 an hour seems like a lot. But in 90 days, you're going to see why. You're going to see me and the people that decide to do this with me, and we're going to change our lives with these tools. And that's why they cost $200 an hour. Minimum. There are people right now that are paying up to $100,000 an hour to sit down with Tony Robbins and use these same tools. $100,000 an hour. It takes $1 million to get in the door with him, and I'm willing to teach it to you if you put in the work. If you're not going to put in the work, don't waste my fucking time. Don't waste your time. If you're not hungry, stay home, stay in bed. Watch me do it and watch me grow and watch me change my life. Watch me become a happy person. But you're going to have regret because you're going to know in that moment you have done it too. You could have changed your life. You could have made more money. You could have been happy. You could have known the goals that you wanted in your life and how to achieve them. I will show you that. But not, and I mean, trust me, you're going to pay for it either way. You're going to pay for it in effort or this 90-day challenge, which is going to help 10 times more. 10 times more. Or you're going to end up paying down the line with regret that you didn't do it beforehand. That you didn't do it with us. That you weren't immersed in a group with support. I can't do that for you as a coach. I can just coach you. But this event, doing this with a group, will have twice the power of being held in long term. You're seeing me do it. I'm going to do it either way. But are you going to stand by and witness my growth, or are you going to start your own? I want you to start your own. My whole goal for this is not to entertain you. My whole goal for this is to push you and to give you that spark that lights the fire, that sets your future aflame, that shows you what it's like to live with passion, not just doing what you think you're supposed to do. If you want to change your life, I'm giving you one offer. You have to contact me by Monday morning. Monday morning, it's done. If you're not in it, if it's just me and Kaylee, it's me and Kaylee. I'm cool with that. But if you are in it, go all in. Be ready to make a difference, to be ready to make a change. You know where you are now. You know exactly how you got there. Those actions repeated will get the same results. Change your actions, change your results. You want a better life? I don't want to hear anyone else that watches this show complain about their life ever again, because you have the opportunity right now to make the difference. I have the tools. I have the experience. I will support you every step of the way, and I won't charge you a penny. You have zero excuses. But you got to put in the work. I'm going to push you every day for 90 days to become a better person. I'm going to push you to go into those parts of you that you don't like. The parts of you that you don't like to look in the mirror, because you're going to love them in the mirror by the end of 90 days. And in 90 days, you will be the person you are meant to be. Or you're going to click off this channel, just like, I don't even know, like how many people have done up here in the corner. How many people have heard this and been like, oh, yeah, no, that's not me. And that's fine with me. Because those people choose that every day. It's not just today. They choose to complain about their life, but they don't choose to make a change. I'm telling you right now, you have until Sunday night at midnight to get a hold of me. Sunday night at midnight. That's the cutoff point. After that, if you want to change your life, you're going to have to pay for it, because my time is going to be valuable, and so many people are going to want me to help them. It's not going to be easy for me to help them once I start, and that starts at the end of the 90 days. but offer this one time. If you want help and you can't afford it, or you think you can't afford it, or you don't know if it's worth the value of $200 an hour, I'm going to show you in these 90 days. I'm going to put in the work. You'll be able to go back and watch the videos, and you'll know that every day when I put in the work, you could have put in the work. And I don't care how many years it takes you of it to set in, that you could have changed your life and you did nothing. You know what I would do if someone would come to me when I was 10 years ago, 5 years ago, and gave me this offer and said that they would give me the tools that I wanted my whole life to have a happy life. This is the guy that is the life coach to every living president, celebrities. He counsels Oprah, for God's sake. Oprah. These tools were used to change their lives. Their value is off the charts. And after 90 days, you're going to have to pay for them. Or you can put in the work now and earn that shit. Put in the work, and I will show you exactly how to chase your fucking dreams and make them a reality. Not some esoteric thing that you put up on a shelf and make a vision board about. No, I'll show you how to put it in daily. How to make that shit happen. How to have fulfillment. How to have happiness. How to look yourself in the mirror and be happy when you put your head on the pillow every night. I know that's not you. You want to know how I know? Because 99% of people don't live that life. 99% of people don't live that life. Join me in the 1%. If you don't, I don't want to hear any complaints. You heard? Real talk. Stop complaining. You ready?
Yeah.
Come on up. Come on down, ladies and gentlemen. You know her all across the world as that boot scooting boogie badass babe. But I'm telling you now that I've been lucky enough to lasso up one of the best ponies in the whole damn world. I'll tell you, she's sweet. She's caring. She is my fucking everything. And if you ain't clapping right now, I'm gonna put my boot in your ass. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Sabrina. Woo! Woo! Oh yeah.
He always gives the best introductions. And Buck.
Woo! Yeah, and Buck, because she obviously cannot go anywhere without that damn dog. I don't know. He's angry. I guess because he's not angry at her all the time, but he's angry at her sometimes. All right, boo. How you doing today?
Good.
Doing good?
Mm-hmm.
Doing good? You have a good morning?
Yeah. Do you want to sit? You want to stand?
I'm standing. You want to stand?
Yeah,
let's stand. All right. Yeah, I'll put this down a little bit so we can back up so we're not like all up on the camera.
Okay.
Yeah! I'm fucking pumped this morning. So, Boo Boo. How did you like yesterday? The Boo Boo got up and did the whole process with me too. So Boo Boo, as the first time doing it, I know it was a little uncomfortable because it was a little weird, right?
I mean, oh, you mean the priming? Yeah, it was definitely interesting.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Priming is a weird thing, but how good was your day?
Yeah, I had a really good day yesterday. Like, I mean, a lot of things that ended up happening to make it even better too. Like, we were surprised when I got to work. We got to take a 2-hour break for the George Floyd Memorial Service. So I got to come home and we watched a little bit of it, and I ended up taking a nap in the middle of my work.
And she got paid for it.
Yeah, and I got paid for it because of it. So, I mean, so little things like that. But no, it was definitely different, I would say. But the way, once again, I'm a big Tony Robbins fan now too. Like, I can remember as a little kid watching some of the infomercials and stuff. I used to think he was so cute. I mean, he's so cute. But anyway, that was
I'm
obviously.
Cool with that. I'm cool with that, Tony. If you're watching, I'm cool with that.
You man, okay, you man. Anyway, but I can remember watching those and listening to him and stuff like that. So I already kind of, when I hear his voice, I already know that whatever he's got to say, it's probably going to help me. So the beginning of the pumps and stuff, Jimmy had all intent. He was completely committed to it. The first few, I was just kind of watching and listening to him. Well, not watching because your eyes were closed. But anyway.
She was watching. You know she was. She was like,
is
he really doing this?
But anyway, but watching him do it and everything, I was like, okay, if I'm going to do this, I need to try to do it. So by like the second go around, and I'm still trying to wake up because, mind you, this is 6:30 in the morning too. So,
grind mode.
Grumpy mode is what it is. But anyway, so once we started doing it and I actually started to give it a little bit of my effort and everything, I fell into it for the most part. I definitely want to try it again and everything like that. But the best part of it was that he makes you feel so grateful for the things that have happened to you. He puts you in a moment like Jimmy does, and Jimmy's very, very well at for people, bringing you back to that moment. He brings you back to that moment, and you remember how happy you were in those moments and how excited you were in those moments. And once again, let me remind you before I say this next, that it's almost 7 o'clock in the morning by the time we do this. And then you have to yell out of pure bliss, out of pure
celebration,
gratefulness.
You were celebrating your day, people. You were celebrating your day. You like, okay, that's a good point. I've never talked about this, and that's a good point. So at the end of priming, he builds you up so much, but then he wants you to let it out in a noise louder than you've ever made before in pure celebration of the feeling and happiness that you feel in that moment. You guys want to hear it? You want to hear it? This is what she hears in the morning at 6, I'd say 6:49. 6:49. So this is why she gets up now and does it with me, because you ain't sleeping through this, and you're about to learn why. Okay, my glasses on. I had to see that real quick. All right, you ready? So I'm sitting there, and I'm pumped up. You bring in the universe. You got the universe. You got your eyes closed. And then he's like, 3, 2, 1. I'm like, ah! At 6:30 in the morning, she was going to kill me. Yeah. She was going to kill me.
Yeah.
So I had to get her in on it. I was like, no, baby, you can't be in bed because you're going to kill me. You got to get up and do this with me. And that's not even as loud as I do it, like, because I'm not even charged at the moment. I'm just pumped up. It's like in that moment, it's like, yeah. Oh, man. Ooh, look, you know when you're working out and you catch that like side angle and you're like, oh, that ain't as... I'm not as thick as I was last time I did that little change there. Okay, I see. Putting in that work. You know, putting in that work.
But anyway, so after we did that, we did our yells and everything. Mine did not come out like that, by the way.
She was a very mouse-like yell.
I feel like I'm a mouse-like yell.
She was like,
no, I giggled more than anything because of the things that I was. But that was what it was. In that moment where he had me, I giggled. Not only that, but because Jimmy was in pure bliss right beside me. Like, I mean,
I'm shouting. I'm in like fucking church with myself. Like, I'm like,
I don't know. I don't know if it was because I was laughing at him because this, obviously, or because I knew that it was really working for him. Like, it was actually doing something for him, and he was in that state, and that Tony had gotten him to that part, and that he was about to have an amazing day too. So then after that, we went for a walk, and I teach classes, and I feel like I'm in pretty decent shape, but I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't sweat, and he got mad because I didn't sweat.
Yeah, she wasn't burning, man. Her fat wasn't crying. You know my theory. You got to make that fat cry. It has to cry.
But even still, like, I pushed myself through it because there for a minute, my hip started hurting. Like, my hip is already bothering me a little bit because I've been teaching. And then I was like, well, I need to do this. And I remember him coming in, previous weeks of going out and walking, saying that his hips hurt and they hurt right in that part. And to know that I'm in better shape, I'm not being insulting, but
she's in better shape than me. Let's be honest.
I do more stuff than Jimmy does, and I'm the one to jump and bounce around and everything like that. He lifts weights. I'm all about cardio and just keeping my body moving and everything. So it was challenging. It was hard for me to push myself. But I came home and jumped in a hot bath because my hips were hurting. But honestly, after that, I still worked. Well, it was a 6-hour shift because, like I said, we got the break in between. But even still, I still worked all day yesterday. It was 3 of us at work in a retail store during Corona where everybody's out shopping and having to do all kinds of extra stuff with it and everything. So I was moving constantly for those 6 hours and came home and was exhausted, but felt like my day was so fulfilled.
Do you hear that word she used? You know how much I love language. She said fulfilled. She didn't say that she had a good day. She didn't say she had a great day. She said fulfilled, people, and that's what happiness is. Mm-hmm. See what I mean? Happiness is feeling fulfilled, feeling what, like the energy that you put out and the work that you put in was fucking worth it. Mm-hmm. Fulfilled.
I got to even while he did his show yesterday too, because I mean, I've been getting up at 6 and doing other things. So going back to work, Jimmy made me realize that my routine that I had during quarantine wasn't going to work with me working 8 hours a day with that stress of work and then having to deal with it and trying not to. I mean, it was a nice relief not to have to worry about that, but that was being thrown into my routine now. So my chores weren't getting done. I was stressing myself out about stuff. So that morning, yesterday morning, I decided, you know what, I'm just going to get up and I'm not going to do my normal routine. I tried to, and he even like yelled at me and told me not to. Like, I'm trying to let the dogs out. I'm trying to feed them. He's like, they can eat a little later.
Watch the video. Like, I'm like outside running laps around the house waiting for her. And she's like, I got to do my routine. And I'm like, go, we got to go.
But I feel better when I get up and I walk my dogs and I make sure that they get their food and their medicine and everything. But he was like, no, they can get it when we're done. Like,
that's called certainty, people.
Yes.
Certainty. She takes like pride in the fact that she creates certainty by having the routine. Mm-hmm. Breaking that routine for her was very hard.
Yes.
Not only in her mental aspect, but also in her physical aspect. She felt like if she wasn't doing that routine, she was failing. Mm-hmm. So she had to step out of that. Believe me, she did a routine before we left, but we changed it up a little bit.
Well, no, it got changed up a little bit. The dog still got taken care of beforehand, but I'm not going to lie to you. When I came back after our walk, I had time to sit down and journal. I had time to sit down and do my vision book for the day. I do Rachel Hollis's vision board, so that is something I will promote. That she is a really good female life coach, entrepreneur, mother, wife, all kinds of stuff. She's really, really inspiring, but she has a book where you get up every morning. And sometimes I do it in the evenings too, just to kind of reflect on my day. But 5 things you're grateful for. And then 10 goals, dreams, as she likes to say, that you're going to achieve. And you write it out as if you achieved them already, that you're sitting in those moments and doing it. So that's something that I do. Instead of getting on here and talking to everybody, those are things that I do personally for myself. And they really do work. But I got to do that yesterday morning. Normally, that's something that I've been pushing off to the evening when he does, the 9 o'clock calls and stuff like that with his groups and stuff like that. But I actually had time yesterday just because I switched up my routine just a little bit. The dog still got taken care of. I still got to check on my flowers and everything and everything I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to grow right now. So, but anywho, so I got to do all of that stuff still, but I still changed up my routine. So instead of having to get up, stressing that I had to do this, this, and this, and this, and this before my day started, I actually got up, switched it up, did the prime, went and worked out, then came home, had my coffee, finished up the things that I needed to finish up. So, yeah.
Sorry, I was still a little ripe from the workout this morning. I was, woo! Woke me up and had a whole nother wake up. You know what I'm saying? Woo!
Oh my God.
I'm gonna keep that down just because she's so close to me. You know what I mean? Respect.
Yeah, that is respect.
Social distancing, people. Social distancing. All right. So real quick, I just want to touch on some stuff because I know that she's got to get ready for work and everything.
I want to know. I was actually going to ask you and see what all I overheard, obviously, while I was getting ready and everything. My blow dryer didn't work, so I could really hear you. With the 90-day challenge and stuff like that, I want to do it with you guys.
What?
Yeah.
You want to hear, people? Kaylee, did you hear that? Did you hear that? That's one more. Who's up? Who's next? Who's it gonna be? You? Who's it gonna be? There's only 4 of you out there watching. You. That's it. Who's it gonna be? I know Kaylee's one of them. Kaylee's in. Who's next? Who want to change their life?
But the only thing that I may have to do is I may have to switch it a little bit because I obviously have responsibilities and stuff like that too. So instead of doing the walks with you Monday through Friday, all at 7 a.m., I'll have to do my classes on Mondays and Fridays. But that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe take Wednesdays off too because I have classes. But at least Tuesday, Thursday, I'm with you guys on walks.
Now the difference is that when she's saying she's not making excuses, she's making substitutions.
Right.
She's going to be working out. So I don't want anybody sitting out there going, well, she's already making excuses. She's not. It's just a workout because she's already, a trainer. She's going to be doing that workout herself. So, but she's in.
Yeah.
You know what that means? That means that's 3 of us. 3 of us. Do you really want to sit back and watch 3 of us change your lives in 90 days? Not be a part of that? You don't. Sunday night at midnight.
I was getting ready to say our anniversary is September 21st, and with us going into
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
yeah, like as soon as he said 90 days, I was like, that's great because if we start it now, his birthday is in a few weeks. So if we start this now, we're going to be in a really good flow by his birthday. So we won't, I mean, I'm sure we'll kind of splurge a little bit, maybe have some cake.
Oh, I'm a splurge. I'm a splurge. You don't put in the work without celebration.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. That would be a nice little like 2-week check-in to recalibrate ourselves and everything like that. Because we use birthdays and holidays and, you know, anniversaries as kind of like milestones for us too.
So we celebrate, baby.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
Y'all don't celebrate enough. That's why y'all get so stressed.
Yes.
You don't celebrate.
Yes.
If you have a good day, don't wait for it to be an amazing day. Celebrate the good days and you'll get fucking amazing days.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Celebrate that shit. Every year. Let me give you an example. Every year on our anniversary, well, I slipped up last year. We had some hiccups. But this year, I'm going to do it. Every year, I ask her to marry me again. You know why? Because it's a celebration of the year that we had. You know, it's not that I'm trying to go through and the whole thing all over again. It's a celebration that for one more year, we kept our shit together. We didn't kill each other.
Very true.
And especially these years, we're celebrating how much that we're growing and doing together.
I forgot to put your comments up. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh,
There we go.
There we go.
go.
Me. So now we can see the comments. But that's what I want you guys to know. What are you going to do about it? You know, like, what are you going to celebrate? In 90 days, are you going to be there to celebrate with us? In 90 days, are you going to be there to be like, ooh, I'm eating cake too, guilty free, because I fucking burned that shit. Oh.
Yeah, because we're going to work it off when we get
Yeah.
So
Who cares what you eat? We grinding, and when you grind it, it don't matter.
That's one thing too. I try to say that it works for a lot of people, but I think that I just don't hold myself accountable enough. Jimmy makes a good point. Like, just cut back your portions. Don't make it about a diet. I can't do diets. I can't stand diets. If I want cake, I'll have cake. I'll just have a smaller cake.
Right.
Like,
It's not about, okay, let me express this to you. The number one thing that I learned in working out and doing a little bit of mixed martial arts was that it's about portion control. It's not about not eating fucking shit that you like or that you hate. It's about finding the stuff that's good for you and eating it. And when you eat stuff that isn't good for you, that you eat it in the proper portions. You know, like if you can have control with the things that are in your life, you know, it's like any other drug. You know, if you went out and, oh God, I don't know. We all know which one I thought of, but we ain't gonna talk about it. If you go out and you take Tylenol, if you take Tylenol and you use it properly, Tylenol will benefit your life.
is the ibuprofen. That hit.
But if you take 15 of those motherfuckers, it'll be the last headache you ever had.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
Portion control. That's where we fuck up as Americans. We have no portion control. We have no self-control. We have no self-discipline. We see something, we like it, we take it, we eat it, we consume it, whatever the fuck we got to do with it, and instant gratification. But that's the trick. If you want to change your body, you have to have self-discipline. You have to have portion control. You have to have that self-discipline to know, yes, I'm used to eating that much, but that, once again, that's the action that got me here. Change the action, change the result. So I'm not telling you to eat shit that you don't like. I'm telling you when you really love something.
Jimmy, don't eat the whole pack of the pecan swirls.
She ain't never lie. So when you really like something, know that you abuse it. That's what that is. If you don't have portion control, you're abusing it. Don't abuse it. Have control. No. Oh my God, I love that. This is my favorite pizza. I'm gonna get her with it. You ready? She got me here.
Give you a pizza.
Yeah. This is my favorite pizza. Oh my God, there's no way that me and her should put away a large pizza. But do we?
Yes.
All the time. Because we don't have portion control, because we love it so much that it hits the chemicals in our brains, and we're like, oh, and yummy. Oh, it's so good, yummy. But the next day we're like, oh no. Oh, can you see that? That was kind of funny. I like shook up there for a minute.
So it looks like, I don't mean to interrupt you, but it looks like Amanda's going to join too. So
hold on. Just contact me because I couldn't see that in the moment. So I hope imagine celebrating together 90 days in person. Yeah, there you go. Katie's halfway point to our house is Disney.
We are all going to Disney.
Oh, what? Let's celebrate Disney 90 days. Oh shit, that might be a hurricane. I don't know. It gets a little tricky.
We'll figure it out.
Me and Kaylee will talk about it. We'll figure it out. Yeah. Listen, I'll dress up as Mickey Mouse and we'll just run around in a park somewhere. I don't care. We grinding. I'm excited.
Which spicy chips, Megan? What
the fuck? Spicy chips? Where? Oh, okay. Now I know. You're talking about the things that you overindulge in that we're talking about a second ago.
Yeah.
Okay. So there you go. So Megan. Okay. You need to be healthy. You're not fat. So listen, that's the first thing we need to address. That's like, her telling me that she's fat. That just ain't right. She ain't fat. She may have some fat, but she ain't fat. You see this? Like, I'm a majority of it. I'm fat. Okay, let's talk about that for a second. But second of all, I want you to understand something, that we all have something like that. We all have something like that.
I don't know why.
What you have to do.
Ooh, into July.
What you have to do, Megan, is that you have to understand that as much as you love those chips are a choice that are making you have the, like I said with her, a little bit of fat.
The pooch.
The
bagel.
And if you want that pooch to disappear, you have to figure out which is more important to you. It's that simple. Dieting is that simple. In the moment that you pick up the fucking chip, look at the chip and say, is me loving my reflection more important than this fucking chip? And some days the chip's going to be more important in the beginning. I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to be like, you know what? One more chip ain't going to hurt. But eventually when you put in the fucking work, when you're out there every day, I assure you, it is so hard for me to eat junk food right now, except for candy bars. They still got me a little bit. But I love Reese Cups, okay? I'm working on it.
White chocolate.
Oh, don't talk about them. But, I got distracted just thinking about them. They're so good.
Megan, you do not weigh 180 pounds.
180 pounds, my ass.
Dripping wet.
Girl, dripping wet and wearing gold chains. Lord, give me strength. Okay, that's fine. Even if that's true, I'm challenging you to do this fucking challenge.
90 days.
She's doing it.
Yeah,
they're doing it. We're doing it. Let's fucking do it. Let's do it. You're coming down for the fucking vacation. Let's go, babe. What are you waiting on?
Whole bag of bagels.
Whole bag of bagels. What?
Whole bag of bagels. You know what I'm talking about? It's this right here. If y'all can't see.
Hold on, I got you.
It's like this right here, this area right here. It's like a bagel. You know what I'm talking about? It's like a bagel.
See, this is the difference. Hers is a bagel. Mine is a bag of bagel, like Amanda said. Like it's a whole. Portion control. She got one bagel. I got the whole pack. You know what I'm saying? Like that symbolizes. Except, let's be honest, we know this ain't a bagel. This is milkshake. This is cheeseburgers. This is Oreos. I got issues, okay? But I'm working on them. I'm working on them.
In a while.
Hell no, because I'll eat them all. I don't know about y'all, but I am addicted to Oreos. I will eat the whole damn family pack while staring her directly in the eyes while she's doing a workout. I'm like.
He was the guy. And people used to make comments about it all the time. And I mean, obviously, we took it as a joke because it was a joke, I guess.
A little bit.
But people would make jokes about him. There we go. Make jokes about him bringing soda to class. Like, I would be going in to teach Zumba, so everybody's got, like, their big gallon jugs of water and stuff. Here comes Jimmy with Dr. Pepper.
Because I'm stubborn. Hey. Yeah. I'm stubborn. You know what I mean? I'm stubborn. But I got to work on that, too.
Ooh, Cheez-Its. Oh, my God. White cheddar Cheez-Its. I'm gonna be so hungry by the end of this.
Okay. Listen, look
right,
at
guys.
y'all. I see
Yeah,
you.
come
Press
on,
like
guys.
190. There we go. That's what I like to see. Accountability. Write it down. Put it on a fucking mirror somewhere where you are right now, because in 90 fucking days, you're not going to be that person anymore. In 90 days, you're going to be amazed at who the fuck you see. Because in 90 days, I'm going to push you. I'm going to make you be uncomfortable. And on the other end of your fear, we are going to fucking find that you are meant to fly.
Yep.
You were not meant to live in fear. You were meant to be happy. You were meant to be fulfilled. You were meant to look in the fucking mirror and say, damn, I love that person. That person, listen, other people don't see it, but you need to see it. You need to see what you've been through. You need to see your struggles. You need to see the pain. You need to be real with yourself and see the choices that you made to become who you are. Now the choices you're going to make to become who you were meant to be. It doesn't happen without accountability. I want you to be who you were meant to be. I don't want you to be unhappy. I want you to change your fucking life because you deserve it. And you got 90 days to do it for free. After that, we're all going to be different people.
Yep.
We're all going to be different people. 90 fucking days, people. Don't back down on me either. I swear to God, if you sign up for this shit and you fucking start giving me excuses, I'm going to come to your house and you're doing laps with me in person. You don't want that. I'm not pleasant in the morning. You see the videos. I'm not a pleasant person. Trust me. Be glad that you're on the other side of the phone. You don't want that. I don't want that. I'm not happy in the morning.
It's not that bad.
Okay, I'm not that bad. But still.
But he's definitely.
I can be.
Yeah.
I can be. So damn it, don't make me call you out. You take this challenge, you know you want it. You decide that shit. You have until Sunday night at midnight to decide whether or not you want to be the fucking person you were the last 90 days or you want to see who the fuck you can become if you put in the work for the next 90 days.
Can I branch off?
Woo, go ahead. I'm fired up.
Yeah, because you got me a little fired up too. So.
Oh! Tony Robbins.
I'm not that fired up. Okay, I can't do all that. I'll dance for you, but that's about it. Anyway, but no. With everything going on in the world too right now, like I don't have to name it, I don't have to say it or anything like that, but we've got a lot of shit going on in the world right now. I'm gonna pull Jimmy and start cussing too. But no, we've got a lot of stuff going on in the world today, and what better time? Yes, we're trying to have a baby right now, so that makes us want to be motivated and get in good shape and get our finances right and get our career set and things like that and everything like that. But we started doing this before we made that decision to actually try. Like this was before, like this is the beginning of quarantine when all this shit started in March and everything like that. Look where we are now. It's fucking June. Well, look at the progress just the little changes that you've done in just this little bit of time. Yeah. Just imagine now that you've already got that knowledge and you're already starting to get into that rhythm, push yourself. Because one of my favorite things that you say to me all the time is that when you find your worst fear, the things that you doubt yourself in, the things that people have talked down to you about all your life, guess what? I got called bucktooth beaver all my life. I just sent out new smile imprints. So I'm going to get my smile fixed. Because I was so scared of what my smile would look like if I didn't look like this. If I didn't have that bucktooth beaver to hide behind. But guess what? I'm going to have a nice smile. You know why? Because when I hold my baby for the first time, I want him to see how pretty my smile is. Or she to see how pretty my smile is. Not to see this insecure little girl. Ooh, it was big. Anyway, yes, it was big. But that's what I'm saying. It's things like that. The time that we've spent together, me and Jimmy personally, him doing the stuff online, me following as a follower, not necessarily always standing by his side, but to actually follow him, like you guys follow him and everything like that. Just a little bit, the changes that I've made. Like I'm getting my teeth fixed. I'm trying to have a baby. I'm trying to start my own business online now. We're going to have the food truck running hopefully by July. So Paul and Amanda, hopefully y'all can help us when you get down here.
We're probably going to need it.
Yeah, because we might need it. And no offense, once we get the truck and stuff up, videos are going to be going out. Promotions are going to be going out. We're going to be doing events and stuff like that. You don't understand. When we set our mind to something, we hit it like not like a treadmill where we putter and we just keep doing the same over and over and over again. When we set our minds to it together, we fucking take over. Like
hold on, there it is. I can't always get it in there.
There you go. It's right there. It's right there. It is. But anyway, but I mean, you need to see that you can make the changes. I've watched him from the sidelines just in the few months that he's done all of this and what he's done for the people around him. I've heard through walls. I've seen, I'm frustrated at, dinner because he's on the phone or he has to take your call or we may plan to do something. There were days where I felt like I wasn't getting any attention at all. And I put myself to sleep because I was pissed.
She did.
I was pissed because I was like, all you're doing is this all day. Like, I'm going to work and then I come home and then you're still constantly doing it. But guess what, guys, too? I realize once again, when you see stuff like that, you need to look at the beauty in it. This is his passion. He's putting everything into this. He's giving it his all for him to get a new smile, for him to have a baby, for him to get his business started, for him to get this food truck up and running too. So that's why I'm here to support him as well. So not only will I be there side by side with you guys, but because I'm a girl and it's easier, reach out to me too. Sometimes it's not as easy to talk to a guy about some shit. Same, like there's some things that I might need to reach out to you guys for. And I know that there's people out there that love me and that are supporting me right now. Amanda, it meant so much to me that you jumped in this morning. Like that shows that that's one step. Not only are you trying to support me and my dreams, but I can do that for you too. Me just putting it up in the morning so you have something to get to and go to. And we're good friends. We're great friends. And we lost touch too. This is going to bring us closer together. They're thinking about coming and moving down here close to us. Let's do this 90 days together, guys. Let's make these changes.
Damn. I mean, what more do I have to say? Honestly, what more do I have to say? You got to step out?
No, I think I should be okay.
But what more do I have to say? I know that you hear it come from me and you think that maybe I'm trying to hype myself up. And some days, most days actually.
Y'all better hype me up. Sorry.
Y'all better hype me up. But most days, you'd be right. I'm trying to convince myself. But when I'm convincing myself, I know that it's helping you. When I'm out there in the morning and I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at myself. I'm mad at the weakness. I'm mad at the parts of me that tell me that my ankles hurt and my hips hurt and I need to quit or that I need to stay in bed this morning. That shit pisses me off. It pisses me off because for 38 years, I listened to it. For 38 years, I didn't make the change. For 38 years, I didn't even understand that I was going for the wrong things. I can't express that to you people. I spent every day chasing a goal that wasn't even a goal I would want if I got it. How crazy is that? That's what Blueprint did for me. That's what Tony did for me. He showed me that all of the work, all the passion, all the time that I put into this one thing, I didn't even want it. You know what I wanted? There's only one thing I wished for when I was a kid. Because I grew up in a broken home. Because I grew up with parents that didn't fucking know how to communicate and love each other. I wanted one thing. Every time that I was broken, every time that I was beaten, every time I was abandoned, I only wished for one thing. Her. I wanted someone that could love on the level that I love. Literally how I worded it when I was a kid. I wanted someone that loved as much as I loved, that loved as deep as I loved. And you know what? I didn't understand when I was asking for that. The passion would come with arguments. Woo! The passion would come with problems because we're two very passionate, stubborn people. I didn't know that when I was asking for it.
Cute. Don't put this on this.
Right. But that's the whole point. Is that when I was a kid, that was my number one prayer was her. I wanted a happy marriage. I wanted a partner. I wanted someone that would not abandon me because of their own self-interest, but would be as involved and a part of my life as I wanted to be in theirs. I love everyone the same. I do not discriminate. When I love you, and I love you as deeply as fucking possible. As deeply as humanly possible. It scares the shit out of me most of the time how much I love people because it makes me vulnerable. But she has taught me that that is my greatest strength. That the ability to live the life that I live and have every excuse to be a shitty person. To have every excuse not to give a fuck about another person. And to do it anyways. And not need anything from you. Just to do it because I purely love you. I don't get anything from this. Are you paying me? You know, are you I mean, yes, I get the community, but I'm not getting anything from this except you.
Yeah.
That's all I get. That's all I get from this is you. And that's all I want. I want to make a connection with you. I want to show you that people love you. I want to show you that I believe in you. And I want to show you that there's this fucking potential in you that you haven't even begun to see. But I see that. I have that gift. When I meet you, I see more about people in 5 minutes than most people see in their entire life. Because you're so close to it, you don't see it. I have perspective. I've been through trauma after trauma after trauma. I have perspective. I know how to look at your life and give it a different perspective. Let me help you. Do this fucking 90-day challenge. Don't wait. Another 90 days are going to pass. And I'm if you don't love yourself right now, you're definitely not going to love yourself when you see us do it.
Exactly.
If you choose not to do this, it's going to hurt you more. And that's the part that keeps me up. It keeps me up at night because I'm like, dude, I don't want to make some people feel bad. But you want to know the difference? Most people won't take the value in this because it's free. I know that. Trust me. Out of the coachings that I've done and she's seen me do so far, the people that take the least amount of value is the people that focus on the fact that they didn't pay for it. They don't take it seriously. This is free, and that's the true test. That's the true test. You're not paying for it. The investment is internal. The investment is personal. I don't want your fucking money for this 90 days. I want you. I want your time. I want your energy. I want your fucking passion. Because at the end of this 90 days, I will put you through a crucible. I will put myself and my wife through that crucible with you to show you that on the other side of your fucking choices is greatness. On the other side of your fear is everything you were meant to have. Stop waiting. 90 days until greatness. Your choice. Sunday night, midnight. If I don't hear from you, you're not in. I don't give a fuck if you pay me on Monday. It's a commitment.
Yeah, that's what we're looking
Midnight, Sunday. You're either with us or you're watching us. If you watch us, it's going to hurt. Be with us. I love you. Kaylee, for the record, you were the inspiration for this. I want you to know that all of this work that these people are going to be doing together, you inspired that.
All right, hold on. Let's catch up with our comments before we get off here real quick.
I'm fucking sweating and shit.
Yeah, I know. He's fired up, guys. I love it. I love it. All right, let's see. Where were we at? Oh, my gosh. Okay, so everybody was putting their weight on. So it looks like you guys. So celebrate
Come in my
that.
house. I miss y'all.
Celebrate putting your numbers out there because that's not an easy number to put out there. That's for sure. So you guys are super brave. You guys, I mean, like I said.
For the record, if you don't look at the damn scale, you don't know where you are.
Right. That's why I never weigh myself. I really don't know how to
I've never weighed myself. Never once. My fucking happiness is not attached to a number.
No.
My happiness is attached to who I see in the mirror, and if I'm happy with the person I see in the mirror. That's fucking all.
And the way that I look at it is my hubby likes curves, so I'm good either way.
Low change. We are ready. Yes. About to make a great team together. There we go. Super fan.
Girl, I can cook. Yeah, I know you can.
Macy, I see you, girl. I see you.
Oh, Macy, hey.
I need rhythm. We're together. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Oh,
Beautiful.
I love you guys so much.
Oh, come on now, Kaylee. You ain't sorry that you take me away from her.
No, not at all. No, not at all. But because of you, you are going to be that foundation to help him to get where he goes. There's things I can't do for him. And that's why it's so important that you do it for him and that you're there. That's why I love, once again, when I get in those moments that I'm like, Jesus, like he's still on the phone, in the office, talking, priming, yelling, do it. Do the, oh, no, not that.
Oh, sorry. I thought that's what you wanted. What? You said priming.
The prime, the time is throw thing.
Huh? Oh, that
all the time. But no, I do. It's fine. This is what he wants to do. he gets such passion because as soon as he gets off the phone, it's literally like he's on the phone doing whatever he does, and then he turns, he's like, Sabrina, guess what? Or not all the time. I don't know everything.
I don't give details for the record. I never give details
because that's none of my business. It's not. If you choose to share that with me, you'll share it with me, sort of thing. But he turns around and I can just see the excitement in his face, and I'm like, I gotta choose love right now. He is so excited right now. I can't be pissed at him. Like, he feels so good about himself right now. I can't be mad at him.
Have you ever done something in your life? And this is my question to you. And I want you to answer this, not to me, but to yourself. Have you ever done something in your life that as soon as you were done with it, you were like, holy shit, I was meant to do this? Every time I've coached somebody since this has started, I have realized, holy shit, God made me for this reason.
Hey, Kim.
God made me for this reason. I was put into existence to be the person to, and a lot of people keep asking me, well, if you're so Christian and you're so God, why do you cuss? It's called strategic intervention. I do it for a reason. I want you to understand that. I cuss because it breaks your speech pattern. You have patterns right now that you're used to. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to break your pattern. And I don't care if I need to go to God at the end of this and be like, sorry for my language. Because you want to know what he's going to say? He's going to be like, listen, your language was a problem, but look at all of these people that you brought to God. Look at all of these people that even if they didn't know that they were choosing God, them choosing happiness and living a good life, they were choosing God. You did that. I don't care how many times you had to cuss.
Exactly. And then I got a long list of some questions after that.
Oh, I'm sure he has. Why in the third grade did you do that? But have you ever had that? Have you ever done something in your life and immediately when it was done and you were in that moment by yourself, did you say to yourself, holy shit, I was meant to do this?
Yep.
You want to know why I'm good at this? It's because that's how I feel every time I do it. Every time I reach out, every time I help somebody, I can feel it. I can feel the weight come off. I can feel their perspective change. I can feel the programming that they have existed in break away. And for the first time, those people, within 30 minutes, people, you're not getting this. This took me years in therapy, and I didn't come close. These tools are amazing. Amazing. I can do what therapists do in 10 years in 30 minutes and better.
Yeah, because he has the comfort. He's a friend.
I'm not a doctor.
Yeah.
I'm not coming to you saying, look, I learned this in a book. Or I studied this in the college and someone wrote me a piece of paper and said that I'm a psychologist. No, I'm coming to you. I can see your pain because I've been there.
Well, a good example, too, not to cut you off, is the way that I look at it is that would you rather learn from somebody?
I'm going to walk a little bit. I can sweat in.
Yeah, I can tell. I'm going to take over for a second. But the way that you can look at it is, would you rather learn something, whatever you want to learn, whatever you find out that you want to learn, would you rather learn something that you want to learn yourself personally with somebody who's physically done it for years and years and years, that is a pro at it, that knows everything about it? Or would you rather go to a school where it's a teacher that's just telling you?
It's a book. Let me be clear. It's a fucking book. That's the difference. Education today is a book. They read a book. And someone said that book was the book. And when they read that book, they were like, congratulations, now you're a psychologist. No, fuck no. I assure you, I've had plenty of them. None of them know how to deal with their trauma, so they can never truly deal with my trauma.
Right.
Like half of them, when you start talking about your parents and your problems with your parents, they go into their fucking shit and they're not even listening to you anymore. Right. Because they're dealing with their shit while you're talking. You ever wonder what they're writing down? Most of the time, it's not about you. It's about them.
Well, I mean,
like, it's fucked up. But this is what I want you to understand. Yes, it's great to talk about your problems, but do that with your fucking friends. Do that with someone that cares about you, not someone you're fucking paying. And if you need an objective opinion on how to get better in your life, stop fucking looking around. You're looking at them. Let me help you. I'm not here. Look, like I said, this is before the 90 days. At the end of this 90 days, I'm not even going to look like this. My physical form will change because my will and my dreams have changed.
Yep.
Do you understand that? Are you fucking listening? Your whole life is a direct result of the choices you make. I'm simply going to show you how to make better choices.
For where you want to go.
That's it. I'm going to show you that most of this stuff in your head is bullshit and you're listening to it for the reasons of other people. I'm going to show you how to make those choices for yourself, and making those choices will make change. 90 fucking days. I'm cutting it. Sunday night at midnight. If you're not in, I don't give a fuck if it's 12:01. You send it at 12:01, you're not in. Got me?
And share this with your friends
Yes.
and your families. Bring them along.
Yeah.
People who you think will keep you accountable too.
This is going to cost them $200 an hour after the 90 days. You're going to see it. You're going to see me change. You're going to see them change. And you're going to be, and they're going to be the reason. The people that do this now are going to be the reason that people know that I can make a difference.
Yep. You will be.
That's why I'm not charging you. You'll be the testimonials. When they say, Jimmy, you're full of shit, I'll be like, really? Look at them.
This one.
Look at them.
This one.
Because you want to know what your testimonials are going to be? They're going to be like, man, I remember how crazy it was listening to him challenging me on June 4th. But 90 days later, we had changed almost every aspect of my life. I am so happy. I am so fulfilled. I grow daily. I give back daily just because that's what I know achieves happiness. And I learned that through him. Look at him. Look at where he was and who he became. Look at how happy he is. Look at me. These are tools. This isn't a miracle worker. He's not doing magic. He's using tools that he learned from the best in the fucking world. Tony Robbins is the best in the world. Tony Robbins taught me how to do what I do. Who the fuck are you to doubt that? Don't doubt it. Get on fucking board. Let's make some fucking change. Know what I'm saying? Stop fucking doubting. No more excuses. No more reasons. Results. So my question for you, homework for today. What is the outcome you want from the 90-day challenge? What is the result you want to see? Because I'm going to hold you to it. I want you to understand that. If you join this and you tell me you want to be there, we're going to figure that shit out. We're going to figure it out. If it's fucking losing weight, we're going to figure it out, and I'm going to hold you accountable to it. If it's being better in business, we're going to figure it out, and I'm going to hold you to it. If it's being a better parent, we're going to figure it out, and I'm going to hold you to it. You think I'm just going to talk to you? Fuck no. I'm going to be in there with your kids. If I got to come in and get every part of your entire fucking circle into this, I will.
That's what Facebook and social media does for us.
I will. You can schedule a group and I'll talk to everybody about it. I don't care, because whatever it takes, I'm going to do it. You got me for 90 days. 90 days. I'm going to give you everything I fucking got, because I deserve it and you deserve it. Find out what the fuck you're worth. All right. We're going to go back and read the comments, but I'm going to let her say goodbye. And I love you.
I'm going to say goodbye?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm saying goodbye, guys. So I hope you guys all have a great Friday. Yay, as I like to say, because I was born on a Friday. Yay. So, but remember this. And like I said, I'm going to be right there with you guys too. I want to try this just because not only do I want to help him with it personally, but I want to do it for myself too. So if you guys need extra support, let me know too. Once again, if you don't feel as comfortable going to him, come to me and we can figure it out. I can communicate with him and then bring it back to you too. So with all of that being said, I don't forgot how it goes. Pay attention.
There you go. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
And
witness our growth.
You got it.
Bye, guys.
Oh, she's go ahead. No, you got it. You got it. Yeah, I saw you doing it.
He told me to say goodbye.
I know. She's got it. Look, you see it? Bam. We love you.